In Sweden, around 2 in 3 households own shares or equity funds. In Poland, almost no one does. Same continent, often the same currency. So why do a few countries quietly build wealth, while most of Europe falls behind? The answer starts with something hiding in plain sight. Right now, almost a third of everything Europe's households have saved is sitting in cash and bank accounts, earning close to nothing, not invested, not growing, just sitting there, slowly losing to inflation. And most of the people who own that money aren't bad with money. That's the part worth stopping on. So in the next few minutes, I want to show you 3 things: why this happens, what it quietly costs, and the simple structural reasons some countries do it completely differently. No tips, no stock picks, just how the system actually works. Because once you see it, you can't unsee it. Start with why the money is there in the first place. A bank account feels safe. And for the money you spend this month, it is. That part is doing its job. The trouble starts when long-term money ends up in the same place as your spending money. Because money in a deposit doesn't really rest. It doesn't sit still. Inflation works on it, quietly, every year, whether you think about it or not. Let's put a number on that word, quietly. Say inflation runs at around 2%. Money earning nothing in a deposit loses roughly 2% of its real value a year. In 1 year, that's almost nothing. Easy to ignore. But that's the trick of it. Over 20 years, at 2%, money that just sits loses about a third of what it can buy. A third, no crash, no single dramatic moment. Nothing happened, and that's exactly the problem. The loss is quiet on purpose, so you never react to it. Here's the quiet confusion underneath all of this. We're taught that saving and building wealth are the same thing. They're not. Saving is moving money somewhere safe. Building is putting it somewhere it can grow. Most people are doing the first one carefully and assuming it counts as the second. It doesn't. A full deposit account can feel like progress while standing completely still. Now step back from your own account, because this is the part that changes how you see it. This is the share of households in each country who actually own shares or equity funds, and the gap is enormous. Look at the top. Sweden, around 65%. Almost 2 in 3 households are invested. Then Finland, just under half at 48. Denmark, 45. The United States, 40. Switzerland, 37. That's the top of the world. Now look at the other end. Across most of Europe, it falls into single digits. Spain, 6%. Italy, around 6. Estonia, 5. And right at the bottom, Poland at 1%. Latvia at almost 0. Same continent, often the same currency. So it's tempting to look at the bottom and decide those people are just worse with money. They're not. Something else is going on. Here's what actually separates them. And notice that none of it is willpower. Part of it is that in these countries, people understand money a little better. They score among the highest in the world on basic financial knowledge. But here's the honest part. It's not that schools sat everyone down and taught them to invest. Most of us were never really taught this. It spread the ordinary way. Investing just became a normal thing people do and talk about. In the news, online, around the kitchen table. Banks competed to make it simple, and a plain, low-friction account meant starting was no longer a project. Where investing is normal and easy, lots of people do it. Where it's rare and feels complicated, almost no one starts. It was never about being more disciplined. It was about it being normal and being easy. So come back to that chart for a second. Sweden near the top, Poland near the bottom, and almost all of Europe far below. Same people, different systems. That's the whole story in one picture. So here's the useful part. You don't fix this by becoming an expert, or by finding more willpower, or with one motivated weekend. You make the decision once, and then you take yourself out of it. Pay yourself first. Automatically. Move money into something that can grow before it ever lands in your spending account, so the right thing keeps happening long after you've stopped thinking about it. The people who quietly build wealth didn't out-discipline anyone. They just built it in. That's what this channel is about, not tips, the structure underneath. This is education, not financial advice, but it might be the most useful few minutes you spend on your money this year. I'm the Nordic Money Builder. If that reframed anything for you, stay, because this is everything I wish I'd known in my 20s. And the next one is the heart of it, compound interest. The one thing we all heard about in school and never really understood in practice, and the single most important idea here.